Welcome, ladies. Very happy to have beautiful ladies with us because it's not a men's evening. It's not a cigar evening. It's an Omega evening. I'm very proud and thrilled to be able to welcome you here. 2 or 3 words before giving the word to Robert Jan. It's a privilege to be able to celebrate with you and with the Fratello brothers. Tonight we're celebrating, of course, Speedmaster, which is the Omega of the Omega when we talked about history, about tradition, but more than this is the Omega of the Omega when we talk about passion. And passion changed the world, also in the watch industry. There is the passion. I call it the third dimension of the screen. It's not about reading, it's about sharing this whole information. And that's why it's quite obvious. When I had the chance to become the CEO, that was one of the first things I also wanted to share, is share the passion first with the people like tonight, that they care, we feel good to talk about watches. Some of you have 2 watches on the wrist. My God, it's amazing. It's a sign that these 2 watches are important to you. And I'm thinking how create the third arm. But and that's why we're very happy to work together. And finally, that's why it's also important, because behind every passion there is charisma, there is morale, there's personality. And I will not start to be, because it's not Sunday morning, but I will not talk about a belief. And the belief is for me very important, belief. So we're here celebrating Ultraman, celebrating the relationship, and I'm happy to get to know each of you and to be able to share with you the great privilege that all the Fratellos are here, and they are here to talk to you, and that you see who they are. And of course, they write about a lot of brands, and of course their heart and their passion is not only about Omega, because it's good so. That makes the whole relationship on a very pure level, on a people level, but we also know that if they're here and they want to share it with you. So once again, thank you and welcome. The word is to Robert Jan, because they are the most important. Here I'm a bit at home, but they are the guest star. So thank you for being here, and I leave you the word.
Thank you. First of all, I would like to thank you and Omega Boutique in Geneva for having us all together here. And also on behalf of the Fratello team, which is almost complete here. We have Michael Stockton, we have Balázs, Gerard is somewhere, and Bert over there with the camera. He might be on tape this evening. My watch, my Speedy Tuesday 2 tells me I have 3 minutes to do this. I just put a picture of my Speedmaster online, and it was a Tuesday, so I said it's Speedy Tuesday. It's that simple. And but it grew out to be a movement in the meanwhile. Now we're 6 years later, and not a watch movement. Well, a watch movement, but not a mechanical or a quartz movement. But a movement followed by many people, of which I'm very proud. I saw this morning there are 138,000 shares, which says Speedy Tuesday on Instagram. I checked this morning on our own website. We did 342 in-depth articles on a Speedmaster since 2012. And we did a number of events. I think the first official event that we did with Omega together was in our home country in the Netherlands, together with the European Space Agency, which was very nice. And I think in 2016 we really had the first real event in Biel in Switzerland, which is very, yeah. I still hear people talking about it, so we should do more of those in the future. Then we did a Speedy Tuesday magazine last year, which was a combination of articles we already published on a Speedmaster and its history, and a couple of new ones. And of course there are 2 Speedy Tuesday watches. One released in 2017 in January, and the Ultraman, the Speedy Tuesday 2, which was introduced in last July, and which broke all records, I think, in terms of sale. But also in terms of how passionate people are about this watch. The number of emails we get and phone calls and WhatsApps is crazy. If we could arrange something for someone who missed out on the on the ordering process, and I'm pretty sure that at Omega it has been even crazier. But we said no, we stick to 2012 pieces. It's commemorating the year of the founding year of Speedy Tuesday. So that's what the 2012 pieces is about. But it's not about these two watches. It's about the movement. It's about Speedy Tuesday as a community, as a group of people who like to collect Speedmasters, and perhaps even more important, the people that like to talk to each other about these watches and come together like an event like this or other collectors events, that like to exchange information and just share the passion they have for this magnificent watch from Omega. I'm very proud of the great partnership or cooperation we have with Omega that led us to these, not only these two great watches, but also to the magazine, to these events, to all the things we do together. And it's quite amazing to see that such a big brand, because we're talking a huge brand worldwide, that is opening up to a small magazine like us for telewatches to do a partnership and to work together and to open up to us and invite us to the museum, invite us to the archives to do some research and digging. That's amazing, so thank you for that, and thanks to all Omega team that's here for that. But last but not least, I would like to thank the community, of which you are also part by owning a Speedmaster, coming to this event, that you are here and that you are following us and that you use the Speedy Tuesday hashtag on Instagram, that you read our articles, and that we get so many contributions from readers that want to share their own story about the Speedmaster, which we gladly publish, and I hope you continue to do so. Enjoy your evening. Thank you.
Thank you.
Schnitzel.